Hello everyone, and welcome back to Icarus. Okay, so we are in the situation where we are, well, struggling for XP, and, well, I think the best thing we can do right now is to go out and hunt, because the best way of making XP is to hunt animals, especially predators. So, I will... oh, there you are. Speaking of, wolf, that was almost 2000 XP alone, so yeah, as I said, predators are a good way of actually getting some XP, but basically any animal will do. And I will not harvest any of them, I will just, well, let's just say that I am calling the population. Yeah, that's my excuse. Did I get melons previously? I don't remember. Just to be on the safe side, I picked some up, because melons are a very good source of food. But anyways, I believe this one will lead towards the Arctic regions, right? Yes, okay. We are not equipped to go into these cold zones, but for a little bit I will brave this one, and if we run into any big predators, that would be, well, not great, but hopefully okay. Because if we run into a polar bear, we are lagging it, or maybe even a scorpion or something. But I don't know, something manageable, for example, Arctic wolves should be okay. And we have a storm, but ooh, that is a thunderstorm. Ooh, basically, yeah, it will be lots of lightning. Also, another wolf. And good night. The thing about these lightning storms is that they will cause fires. Thankfully, I moved away from the house, so I don't think that is in danger. But still, not great. Unfortunately, we cannot make lightning rods just yet. Anyways, that is a pronghorn. Can I... there we go. Lovely. Ooh, and I have unlocked level 1 in the bestiary. Okay, fine, I will pick you up and then drop you. I just want to pick up the arrows. Okay, I think a large deer I will harvest. Maybe we can get some nice meat out of this one. Unfortunately, no. Okay, fine. Let's move on. And let's hope that we don't get struck by lightning. That would not be ideal either. That's a rabbit. That's not worth bothering with. And that is a chamois. Or was it a pronghorn? Oh, that was a pronghorn. Okay, never mind. Anyways, that I didn't check the XP. By the way, once we move into the other zone, basically we will... oh, okay, that's a polar bear. Never mind. Basically, we have different weathers in the different regions. So right now, it is nice and clear. But as soon as we move back into the forest regions, as you can see, now we are having the storm again. It's a little bit gamey, but you know what, it's fine. I wish that we had proper, you know, weather fronts and stuff like that. Unfortunately, that is not the case. Okay. I forgot about exposure. Do we have any caves nearby? Because if we do, we can take shelter there. If I remember correctly, we might have a cave on this ledge. I am not 100% sure. It's been a long time since I was here last. And I don't think so. Oh, jeez. Yeah, no cave. I mean, I suppose we can dip into the Arctic regions to shed the exposure. In fact, I think I will do just that. But still not great. Also, you know what? I don't want to go home. I will just mine some oxide and sip on that one. I will just put it into the oxygen slot of my suit. Okay, exposure building. I think we will be okay if we are quick about this. Good. Put the oxygen in here and run for the Arctic region. Wow, are we really being slowed down this much? I forgot just how bad storms are this low level. Wow. Okay, I'm not sure if we are going to make it. Okay, the really bad part of the storm is gone, but we are not shedding the exposure because the yellow part of the timeline is still, technically speaking, positive on the exposure buildup. Okay, the snowy region is right here. If we dip into it, we should be okay. Quick. Okay, there we go. We are shedding the exposure. Just get rid of it. Stop losing health. And speaking of health, let's just eat a little bit. There we go. And we should be fine from now on. Yeah, I think exposure is low enough now, so I think we can go back. Yeah, we will be fine. Once we are in the green zone, the exposure will start going down. Ooh, that was not the best timing for the storm, but we managed. Okay, exposure is finally going down. Ooh, we survived. Okay, can I find the arrow? I don't think so. It's fine. So that's another chamois. Let's just take care of them. Good. Ooh. Okay, another bestiary entry. There. I think that was maybe the final entry, because obviously I have been hunting these guys for a very long time. Oh, I just noticed on the timeline this storm was maybe level 4 because of the orange symbol. Ooh, it is a small miracle we actually survived. Yeah, in these situations maybe having some armor would be beneficial. But oh well. As long as we survived, it's fine. Also, I just noticed, unfortunately, watermelons are going bad, and I believe we need at least 2 or 3 to make some seeds, so we might as well eat. Oh, and that will also replenish the thirst. Ooh, and we only have 2 arrows left. What do we need to make more? It's just stones. Yeah. Let's make some extra. You know what? Mining is a bit more efficient. Finally, level up. Okay, can I get the other one? Yes, I can. Lovely. And as it happens, I just managed to get back home. And yeah, the storm took a beating to the house. No surprises there. At least it wasn't set on fire, because we were far away enough. Okay, time to start repairing. Okay, I think everything is done. Yeah, that's the last one. Okay, what about the supports? The supports look okay as far as I can tell. I think so. Okay then. So, what did we manage to unlock? Only level 8, unfortunately. So I am not expecting much. As I said, I don't think I want to unlock anything here for now, because I want to build up enough points for tier 2, and that is still 2 levels away. In talents, let me see. For hunting, I think I'm good for now. You know what? No, I will unlock the leather into rope recipe. What about this one? Butchering, that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Survival. What about... What would give me some adventure, maybe? Yeah, I think exploration might be the one that... Storm protection, basically. Some extra movement speed wouldn't be too bad. So yeah, I think I might want to take a look at some builds online, or maybe even use a build planner. So maybe I can plan out the build of this character a little bit more, because the original character I used previously was basically whatever took my fancy I used, but this time I might want to go for something a bit more efficient. So yeah, for now I will just buy some extra health, and I will leave it at that. As for solo, here, let me see. Yeah, some extra stamina regeneration, and that's it for now. This unlocked all these tier 2 skills. Okay then, so we still need 2 more levels. Can we do anything about that real quick? For example, oh right, so not pumpkins, but oh, okay, so we only need a single watermelon. That's very good news. Also, quickly dry these meats. Thank you. And you might as well eat some. Okay then, so hopefully this will survive. Although if not, we will just get a bit of extra rotten meat. It's fine. Okay then, I suppose the only thing we can do right now is to go out and hunt some more. By the way, did we use all the oxygen? Yes, we did. Okay. We might want to mine some oxide as well. But first, take a drink. And then look for some oxide while we are hunting. Okay, so we are back home once again. Can I get the arrow? No? Fine. I will butcher it. And we really need to restock on the oxygen. So there. Let's restock our oxygen and then, well, as usual, we'll continue hunting. It is not enough, unfortunately. Anyways, let's dry this meat. And we did manage to dry all 4 of the previous ones. So let's start eating this one now. Okay, oxygen restocked. Good. Well, that means that we are... Ooh, that is a damaged one. And good night. Well, that was a lucky coincidence. Let's just go ahead and pick up the arrow. There you are. I don't suppose you have the old arrow inside you yet, right? Yeah, it's fine. Although I will pick up the leather and the bones, so there we go. I don't really care about the meat at this point. I kind of wish that we would run into a bear at this point, because those would give us a lot of XP. But so far we are only dealing with wolves. Okay, unlucky shot. You know, in hindsight, maybe starting in a slightly harder area might have been beneficial, because as you can see, we are not getting a lot of XP from these low-level animals. If they were slightly more durable, maybe we would get, well, better XP, as I was saying. And I finally remembered to get rid of the quest notification on this left side of the screen. We don't really need to see it until we can actually build the contact device. Anyways, before I get too carried away, let's just go home and put the meat on the dryer. And then, once again, we will go out and hunt. By the way, how is the XP? Almost level 9. Oh, we are so close to leveling up. I think one more animal should do it. Basically anything. Let's try to take care of that deer that we have wounded. Let's put them out of their misery. And level up, finally. Okay, level 9. One more level and we have unlocked tier 2. But as you might be able to tell, it is getting a little bit too dark now. So I am starting to head home. Let me just put the waypoint down, which is that way. I think we can make a small round trip around the southern edge of that lake. before we actually go home. Okay then, welcome home, and yes, I think I will go to bed now, and we will continue hunting in the morning. But first, let's restock the oxidizer, take a sip, also grab a small drink. Thank you. By the way, how is the charcoal? 42, not too bad. I think that will last a little longer, and that's going to be fine. Okay then, do we have any meat? No, that's fine. Put away all the stuff that we don't need to carry around. There we go. Okay. Let's just go to bed. And good morning. Okay then, I will take out this charcoal and put it into the water filter real quick. There, and in you go. Got 36 extra, that's fine. This one can go back in the fire. Okay, don't step in the fire. If we catch fire, we will light the entire house up. I don't want that to happen, obviously. By the way, how's the floor after that storm? Yeah, the floor is fine because it was protected by the roofing, obviously. But never hurts to check. I suppose we can make the walls a bit more durable if we include a little bit of a roof overhang. If we want to do that, what do we need? So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. 16 altogether. Okay, yeah, let's do it. So let's craft 6 roofing overhangs. Yeah, let's just take out everything from here and let's start crafting. So all we need are... Where are you? Wait, did we unlock? Not yet. Okay, let's unlock those as well. Tier 1, and I believe we need, yeah, these advanced set. That is what we need. So crafting, and we need these wood half pieces. And I believe I said we need 16, so yeah, we need some more wood. Okay, I will put back the stuff that we don't need. The leather we don't need, the bone we don't need, the fur, pick this one up. And yeah, let's just cut down a tree and let's grab the rest of the pieces. Okay, bees. Please don't. Not right now. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, let's just take care of that deer real quick. Thank you. And that Tyrannus. Lovely. Okay, so I will quickly craft. So I believe we made 2 of them, right? 3 of them. Okay, so we need 13 more. So only 13 planes. Craft. And let's see if we can reclaim these arrows. Although at this point maybe we should try to go for bone arrows, because these stone arrows are not as good as those. Also, yes, I will leave the bodies here so maybe we can attract some predators. Anyways, let's just drink, then eat, and then let's put in those building pieces. Sure, fine. I will claim the arrow from this guy as well, if I can. Can I reach? Maybe the arrow didn't survive, because I don't see it. No, it did. Okay. There we go. Also, the meat didn't reset. There we go. Okay, now we have all 3 buffs. So, let's go ahead and take out those building pieces. There you are. And let's start roofing up the edges. So, I believe... Yeah. Oh, wait. We don't have a ridge piece for the roof. That is not great. So those crown pieces will not be protected, unfortunately. Oh well. Right, unfortunately we don't have a ridge piece for these half walls. So unfortunately I suppose we just need to do it like this. So those top pieces will not be protected completely. But you know what, it's better to repair this much than the other one. No, not quite like that. There. So now we only need to repair the roofing and those ridge crown pieces. Also, if you take a look, it is not perfect obviously, but I think it looks better now. Okay then, let's just... should we take shelter from the storm? It is only level 2 or 3. First things first, let's throw down the bulk of our inventory. Obviously we don't need to carry out all this much. Okay then, let's take care of the oxygen. And yeah, I think I will just go out and I will try to stay close to the house. So if we get a little bit too exposed, I guess I will just run home. And let's take care of those bees real quick. Oh, finally, a queen bee. She will come in handy when we are actually increasing the population. Okay, time to go home. Exposure is at dangerous levels now. We are just entering the hardest part of the storm, so yeah, let's just take shelter. And the house is actually taking damage. We can see the numbers popping up, but theoretically only the roofing is taking damage right now. The walls should be protected. And there we go. Safe and sound. Okay then, let's put away the bees. The worker bee... Oh, right, we already have 5. That's fine. The more the merrier. Okay, this storm wasn't as bad as I was expecting. And the walls are safe and sound. Great. And the roofing is, yeah, minimal damage. Yeah, I think I will leave it here for now. For the roofing, I mean. And let's just continue hunting. I want to reach level 10 in this episode. We really should make some extra arrows at this point. And let me see, what do we need for bone arrows? Leather, bone, and stick. Very good. Okay, so everything we need is right here. So let's harvest this guy, pick up everything, pick up the bones, and take up some sticks. So let's harvest these saplings there and make some bone arrows. They should be a bit more efficient. There, yeah, mostly bone is what's missing. And repair the knife. Okay, we are halfway towards level 10. Technically speaking, the recording is very much hitting the 1 hour mark right now, but obviously the amount of hunting that I did is going to be very, very short if I leave it here now. So let's just carry on and wait until we hit level 10. Okay, that is another cave, and this is not the one that we have opened before. So yeah, tell you what, let's go inside and maybe we can take care of a couple of worms, because they might give us quite a bit of XP. Okay, bow out. Let's see what we can find. And there you are. That's one. Ooh, and I think I can see some purple stuff over there. Those are exotics. Very good. If I can, I will mine it. Ooh, and we have some bees as well. Okay, we need to drink right now. I don't mind dysentery, but also we need to breathe as well. So oxygen there and worms. Oh, that was close. And you. Okay, I think we are done. And this purple stuff, as I've said, is exotics. Basically, this is the entire reason that we are here, and it's basically the I suppose the primary currency that we can spend on the space station. There we go. So we have only 16. Yeah, mining this low level is not great. Anyways, we are getting closer and closer to leveling up. So yeah, let's just continue, and we might want to mine some exotics, some oxide if we find some, because we are running a bit low. Ow. Okay, thankfully that is not a broken leg, but still not great. What is that exactly? That is just a sprain, that's fine. If it was actually broken, then we would need to make a splint. But for now, it's okay. Oh, that's another wolf, and good night. And a Terranus, that might be enough to get us into level 10. Fingers crossed, but no, I don't think so. No, not quite. But almost. We are almost there. And level up. Finally. Level 10. That means that we are now officially in tier 2. We can unload the crafting bench. Okay, quick. Pick up these parts and head home. Let's refresh stuff. Yeah, let's just take out these 2 oxide. We might want to mine some more if we can along the way. Let me see. Pickaxe. Can I find any oxide? Not just these loose pieces, but a proper deposit would be nice. Yeah, okay, that's a platinum deep deposit. There we go. This is what I was looking for. By the way, those deep deposits will require some mechanization, so we cannot mine those, unfortunately. It would be real nice if we could. Basically just hitting it with the pickaxe, but unfortunately that is not something we can do. Anyways, that's oxide. Let's head home and let's see what we can unlock. Thankfully I managed to save up some points, so we should be in a good place. And welcome home. Okay then, stock up the oxide. Do we have any meat? Not really. That's fine. Okay then, let's take a look. Factory. So, tier 2, obviously go for the crafting bench. And from there, we definitely want to have the oxide dissolver and the oxygen bladder and the water skin, maybe not. We don't have a slot for it in the suit. Although, it will still come in handy, so let's open that one as well. The anvil bench, obviously, then the stone furnace. What else? Iron tools, but the contact device, absolutely super important, and the orbital exchange as well. What else? You know what? Iron pickaxe and iron axe and the sure iron knife. What else? Yeah, and you know what? Less 2 points. Let's just go for the wooden crop planter and the composter. And that's all the points we had. But we did unlock a lot of stuff. Let's start. Let me see. Well, with the crafting bench, obviously. So let's just pick up everything. And there we go. And let's craft the bench. There you are. Finally. Okay, we can put some of the stuff away, so make some room. And you will go, I don't know, here, I suppose. As good a place as any. So you will go right there. And now we have access to a lot of stuff. For example, the oxide dissolver. Let's craft it. And if we can, I would like to craft the oxygen bladder as well. If we can, at least 2. One of them will be in the oxide dissolver, the other one will be in our suit. There we go. Okay. And I suppose we might as well start making some rope. We can make... Yeah, let's just make 20, I suppose. Craft. and take out the dissolver. And at this point, the oxidizer is no longer needed. So let's pick this one up. You come with me, and the dissolver goes right here. Great. And at this point, we can dismantle the oxidizer, which is right here. Destroy. Okay, next, let's put the oxide in here, but all by itself, it will not actually generate oxygen. We'll also need some sulfur. So first things first, let's pick up the bladders and put them in here. So there and there. There we go. And now we just need some sulfur. It shouldn't be too hard. First things first, let's put some of this stuff down. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we can find. We just need a bit of sulfur. They are usually around the cliff sides. So yeah, might as well just make our way towards that one. At this point, I don't really care about hunting animals. I will still hunt down predators, obviously, but regular animals from now on should be just for food, nothing else. So, cliffside, we have some oxide. You know what, might as well pick some up as well. But we are mainly looking for sulfur. Because basically, sulfur is the fuel that will, well, fuel the oxidation. Also, we can take out this piece of leather from the hotbar. Okay, can I please find some sulfur real quick? As you might expect, it's going to be the similar looking deposit, except yellow. There we go. And that should be enough for a while. Let's head home and let's start making some oxygen. Finally, we are in the next stage of development. We should be a lot more efficient from now on. Especially once we have some iron tools. But first, we need to get home. Also, before I go inside, I will take a sip of water. But there's a wolf. So let's knife him in the head. And you know what, might as well harvest him. I didn't unlock the skinning bench. We had a couple of more important stuff to take care of first. But it is very much on the list of unlocking. So anyways, as I said, let's take a sip of water there and we can head inside. So here, oxidizer, can you please accept the sulfur and start making me some oxygen? Great. Okay, so this will fill up these bladders and we can plug this into our suit, and that is going to be a lot more efficient source of oxygen than just, you know, using the raw oxide. And this one is full, this one goes in the suit, and the other one will be right here the next time we actually need to pick up some oxygen. In fact, we did use quite a bit from this bladder already because we needed to fill up the oxygen bar. So let's wait for this one to fill up and then I will switch them out. There we go. Switch places and there. Okay, let's do this one next. We might as well take out this meat. Do we have any more cooked corn? Yes, we do. Okay then, you know what? Let's just put some wood on this fire, but don't burn it just yet. Okay, so in terms of talent points, yeah, I will not spend this right now. I will try to come up with a better build in between episodes. Maybe I will forget it, I don't know. But either way, what else can we craft? Okay, this one should be fairly easy. We just need 80 stone and we have plenty of wood right here. So let's go ahead and make a furnace. So maybe we can start mining in the next episode. Thankfully, these stone deposits reset themselves every time we reload the game, as long as we don't actually mine them out completely. Okay, that's enough stone for now. Let's just go ahead and pick up those wood piles and make ourselves a furnace. You will do. Good. So in here, let's make a stone furnace. Great. For these, we just need some dirt. For the anvil, obviously we need some iron ingots. For this one, we need some spoiled plants. I think we should be set on those, right? Oh, no. I've been burning those. Do we have any in here, maybe? I don't think so. Okay, fine, then we will just need to go out and pick up some... You know what? Might as well do it now. Let me see, some perishable plants. Real quick. Okay then, so to speed this up, I think all we need to do is basically split this stack up a couple of times, so every single stack will rot on their own. If we rot them as a single stack, then basically as soon as this bar goes down completely, then one plant will be spoiled and then the bar will reset. But if we have multiple stacks, then we will rot a lot faster. So let's just split this one up a couple of times. How many rotten plants do we need? I believe only 5, right? Yeah, only 5. Fine then. We have enough. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The rest I will leave alone. Okay then. You know what? I will take out this meat as well and maybe eat it. Okay then. Yeah, that will do. What else can we do? The contact device will require iron ingots, so next episode we definitely need to go out and mine. And then the exchange, the same copper and iron ingots. And then... and that's about it. Okay then, so did we? Yeah, the furnace is done. Let's go ahead and place it down. You can go, thankfully this is fire safe. You can go right here, I suppose. If you light this one, it will not set the house on fire. So there we go. By the way, I do believe I did pick up some coal earlier, right? Not charcoal, but proper coal. Yeah, there you are. This is what we need to use to fuel the furnace. So it is now ready for the first batch of ore, which is great. Okay, so I think I will leave this episode right here, and in the next one, we will go out and mine. Yeah, the recording is 1 hour and 30 minutes now, so we are definitely ready to say goodbye. Which means that all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.